Hello guys and welcome back to Haymanager, and again, Hammer Time, episode 3 I think we're on now. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting, 4, I think we're on 4, 1, 2, 3, yeah, we're on 4. Today, we're going to be playing Genk in the Europa League. We've got the Europa League for West Ham this season. It's going to be interesting. We're going to have to try and bring in few players during January just so that we can actually have like a secondary unit to bring in for a few games just in case, because at the moment we are struggling big time with what's going on in terms of depth. I mean, since last time, we've done pretty well. We had a pretty nice game against Tottenham Hotspur. We've managed to find a nice little formation here. Cresswell doing pretty well, but I had to bring him off because Masuaku a bit tired basically. I'm trying to rotate the sides out as best as I can without overdoing it. So yeah, a nice game to be honest. I'm not going to lie. We'll watch the goals. We'll go through it together. It was a pretty decent little game for us. We managed to dominate the game in terms of possession. We managed to hit on the counters, do everything that we've needed to do. Craig Dawson with the goal there, as you can see, scoring the goal from a really nice free kick. I think it was whipped in by Vlasic actually, and then Antonio playing through Bowen. This is what I want to start seeing. Bowen's got the finishing capabilities. It's just whether Antonio can really provide and be that supportive striker role. Then Tottenham come forward. Son just gets in front of Dawson, but is what it is. Can't really do much about that. And then Kufal getting forward. I think he finds a nice little cross in here. 4-0 with an unexpected header going past Lloris. And 3-1 it ended, and 3-1 was a very, very good score for us. But going forward, it's going to be massive for probably the season, as you can look at it. Expected goals-wise, not as strong as Tottenham. Tottenham were probably expected to score a few more, but defending-wise, we must have done very, very well that game. So we're going to go into the fixture today. We have obviously got Genk. It's the first Europa League action of this save. It's going to be interesting how I can try and really rotate this side around with what we've got. Issa Diop's going to come in for... I'll bring Kurt Zouma off, why not? Fabianski's obviously going to stay there. I forgot to register Areola for the Europa League, which is probably one of the biggest mistakes I'm going to make throughout this. That's like the only reason they brought him in. So Randolph might get a few little games out there, depending on how Fabianski's doing. Other than that, Kral can come in. I'll change Kral out soon. I want to see whether or not this team can really handle how much of a rotation is going to have to be in terms of playing a midweek game and a game at the weekend. Oh God, I can't get my words out, at the weekend. So we're going to have to see how we can cope with that. But for now, Issa Diop's been playing pretty well. Fornals in there as an attacking midfielder. I've slowly sorted out how I want our team to play, and I'm pretty happy with how we're sitting in terms of this. We're going to sit on balance. We're going to submit this team. That's how we're going to play it. We might have to bring some youngsters in. In January, I'm looking at a lot of free agents. There's been a bit of action going on. I'll update you that towards the end, because that is something that's going to be very interesting. So we come out of the tunnel, we kick off, and we get straight into the action away from home to Genk in our first Europa League game of the season. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. Looks pretty deep sitting, but hopefully we can try and do something against them, which is pretty progressive. As Ogbonna picks up the ball, can he maybe progress it forward? Finds Souček in the middle. I don't want to play more of a really hard pressing side. I want to play a bit of a slow burning side, which get forward quite quickly like this, advance forward quite quick. As Bowen has just snuck that in the bottom left hand corner. That didn't look offside, to be honest. The defenders are appealing for offside. Will we see our first VAR check awarded? We are. We're going to see that. I didn't think it was offside. Jared Bowen sitting on the line as far as I was concerned. Souček, Bowen with a nice little run, sits back, curls it, and that is a very nice goal struck into the bottom left-hand corner. And we have started the season off perfectly from the Europa League season off perfectly. A goal within 12 minutes, Souček supporting Jared Bowen, who's got the finish. I'm telling you, he's got the finishing capabilities to become a really good right winger for us, progressing forward. Hopefully, he can really evolve in that role. And he's still only quite young, to be honest. 40 minutes in now, it's been quite a slow game, I'll be honest. Nothing really to spectate. Bongonga gets the throw in, gives it to Trezor. Bongonga gets it back, but Declan Rice clearing it up. This is what I want to see from my midfielders. 2 midfielders getting back in the attacking 3, which sort of form as an advanced playmaker come attacking midfielder, and then allow Antonio and Bowen to really progress forward. Johnson getting down this right-hand side with a decent ball in, I guess. Couldn't find anyone. Rice and gets it to Masuaku. Can he maybe progress forward down that left-hand side? Souček finds Rice, who's out on that left-hand side. Great turn. Bowen's there. And what a run by Bowen and Declan Rice. We've found the formation. We've found the tactic already, and we're doing well. I'm not a very attacking side as of yet, because obviously you've got to really adapt to how you come into this side, the players that you've got. We need to, and desperately need to, get a goalkeeper in who's going to be performing really well. I've been eyeing up Livakovic, players such as that. Cresswell, we need a backup for him because the left wing back role is very volatile at the moment with him getting a bit older. I think he's 32 next year and he's going to start regressing, as I should say. But then the midfield is sorted, Souček and Rice, and you've got obviously a few backups there. Fornals in that attacking midfielder position, covered, absolutely covered. You've got Fornals, Vlasic, Benrahma, a lot of players like that, and then Bowen and Antonio up front. We need another striker, essentially. But as we go into the half-time dressing room, I'm very happy with what we've done out there. Let's carry on. Let's see what we can do. And honestly, great start to the Europa League football as Lukumi gets the ball. Bongonga is in there as well. We like to sit on the back foot, don't we, really, to be honest? It's a bit of a... Maybe not against big teams, but for now, it's decent enough as Fabianski comes out and claims that perfectly. Can he find a ball forward now, though? That's the question. Great little... I'm not seen that animation yet. Ammunition. That's what I'm going to say. Ammunition. We're playing a bit of GTA. So yeah, animation there for Fabianski rolling it out. Ogbonna pressing forward, bringing it out from the back as Ugbo takes it off him. And this could be a nice little counter-attack for Genk here as Onuachu is through and he's put it in the back of the net. That is not great by Ogbonna. Don't know why he's gone wandering, but he's gone forward. He is on defend and he's decided not to run back. He's just going to jog back. It's not worth his time running. He's just going to jog back, and then Onuachu has managed to sneak one in against us there. I'm not going to lie. He's managed to sneak one in, which isn't fantastic. Ogbonna not playing a fantastic game out there, nor is Diop, but is what it is. I'm going to take Rice off purely because I want to rest him for the next few games. As we've conceded, yet again, Vlasic is coming on. And we're going to switch up the tactic here. We're going to go to a 4-2-3-1. Diop's having an absolute stinker. But the thing is, Ogbonna is playing he needs to be taken off, basically. And I'm going to bring on Yarmolenko. Souček, Vlasic out on the left. Bowen up front. Yarmolenko can play that right-hand side role, basically. We're going to go with this. We're going to see what we can do in terms of going... positive as well, because I think we've dominated the game. 58% possession. We've really dominated the game in terms of, well, I don't know how you want to put it. Right. It's finally gone in. I don't know whether or not this is going to be awarded now. I was about to say we've been dominated the game in terms of possession, but then there's a free kick which was saved. Rice was there. He's pulled it back to Bowen, who's then missed, and then he's pulled it back to Yarmolenko, who was offside. Oh no, that was poor. Right, I'm going to need to stick on replays here. We need to see disallowed goals in general. Goal line technology we want to see, and disallowed offside goals. So we want to see those events because that looked like it could have just been onside. But after a great start, we've slipped up twice within 4 minutes and we've really suffered there. Hands on hips. It's disappointing, lads. It's disappointing. The game against Tottenham, 3-1, we thought, oh, here we go, we've got a good little start here. Genk away from home, maybe a bit troubling because of the players' fitnesses and whatever, but we should have won that game easily, absolutely easily. They had no chances, no nothing. They didn't get through on goal. They had absolutely nothing to really justify getting anything out of that game, and they have. Well, anyway, schedule-wise, let's see what we're going to do going forward. So we've got Brighton at home and then Mansfield in the Carabao Cup third round. But I don't think that'll be too exciting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back for the Arsenal game away from home. I think that'll be a nice game to really... It'll be the end of a nasty run of games, I think, to which then we can see ourselves play Brentford and then Shakhtar and then Chelsea perhaps or Wolves. Yeah, an interesting run of games to see ourselves progress through the season. I'm going to slowly but surely start kicking off where we start playing a few more games in between, maybe 3 or 4 games in between to really advance the save. But I want to get kick-started into it a bit slowly and then start off slow, end up going really, really quick through the years and just updating you where I see probably suitable, should I say. We're going to race through to probably this January stage here where we have to play United, Liverpool, City, Tottenham, Arsenal yet again in a row, which is awful. if we make it this far. And then obviously we're going to bring in some top talent, hopefully, at that point. Transfers-wise, in terms of transfers, all transfers here you're looking at Daniel Alves. He is coming in talks with West Ham. I don't know if he's actually signed for us yet. I can't remember. But we have, obviously, I think we just have to confirm him at this point. But Daniel Alves has near enough signed for us. Another right-back option. We obviously have Ben Johnson, Masuaku, but I think he's good to play the central midfielder role as well. As you can see, I know his agility and balance aren't fantastic, but natural fitness is there. He's got decent enough pace. But another central midfielder option, that's the main thing. Him and Mark Noble will be very good to mentor the younger players that we hopefully can try and attract. So yeah, that's all the update so far. I've got a few other players that I've been scouting, been looking at whatsoever, but hopefully soon enough we can start bolstering this side with top class players. So yeah, hope you did enjoy this episode today. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you in the next episode. From me, Alex, have a great day. Ciao.